listening comprehension checkup now. So what we're going to do is listen to this long passage and try and fill out all the information on this page. Now before we get started, I just want to talk about how this page is organized. So we have these main sections here, number 1 and number 2. So 1 is kind of like our introduction at the beginning of the passage. Let's find out what we're going to talk about. Vivian, can you go ahead and read for us?
Growth of urban population.
Yeah, population. So that's how many people live in cities. So more and more people are living in cities now than before. You're going to hear a lot of numbers in this first part, okay? You've got the first year is the year 1900, long time ago, right? I think Vivian's birthday maybe. And only 13% of people lived in cities at that time. Today, almost 50%, half of the people live in cities. And then you've got the future, 2030. We're going to listen how many people, what percent of people will live in cities in the year 2030 or 2030. So you're going to look for that, okay? Down here, we're also going to be talking about how urban planners can make living in the city more comfortable for people who are living there. But we'll talk about the second part later. Let's just focus on the beginning. Here we go. So we're going to listen and listen for the year 2030.
1. Over the years, urban populations have grown rapidly. With good urban planning, cities can be a very pleasant place to live.
Okay, so a lot of math and numbers in that passage. We talked about 1900 today and the year 2030. Did anyone catch what percent of people will live in cities in the year 2030?
Up to 60%.
Yeah, up to 60%. Let's go and double check if that's right. There we go. Make sure you write that down. Up to 60% of people will live in cities. Now, towards the end, they also talked about many bad things about living in cities. Things like overpopulation and crowding, okay? So we're going to look now at how city planners and designers can make living in cities better, okay? So there's going to be 3 main ways that designers can make it more comfortable to live in cities. Okay, let's take a look at this one here. Sharon, can you read this minor detail?
More disaster-resistant buildings can be constructed.
Aha, so we're talking about how to make buildings and make strong buildings. So I want you to try and find something about making buildings, and that's going to go up there, okay? How can we make it safer when disasters come, like earthquakes or hurricanes, okay? So let's go ahead and give that a listen.
2. Well, then how can urban planners provide safety and comfort for residents? Millions of lives can be saved with these kinds of measures.
Okay guys, so in this paragraph, we're talking about really bad things happen, right? What do we call those really bad things, like earthquakes or hurricanes? Disasters, yeah. And are we talking about how to make more disasters or how to get ready for disasters?
Ready.
Yeah, how to get ready or how to, what did they say?
Prepare.
Very good. How to prepare for disasters is the topic of that passage. And there were 2 ideas, okay? The first one, Vivian already read for us. More disaster-resistant buildings can be constructed, okay? There was another idea. Does anyone know what the second way to prepare is?
Emergency evacuation routes.
Emergency evacuation routes. Yeah, let's break that down. Emergency means really quick. We have to do it right now. And evacuation means to go out, go outside. How can we go out quickly? If we do that, we're well prepared for disaster.